Hello, you're watching AN English News with me, Muhammad Harif Tufan. Afghan coalition security forces detained a Taliban facilitator following a joint military operation in southern Afghanistan. According to a statement issued by International Security Assistance Force, the Taliban facilitator was detained by Afghan and coalition security forces at the southern Helmand province. The statement further added the facilitator distributed weapons and ammunition throughout the district to insurgent fighters. The security force detained one additional suspected insurgent during the operation. Taliban say their defense minister, who was in office when the Islamist regime ruled Afghanistan in the 1990s, died last year in Pakistani jail. Taliban spokesman Zabiullah Mujahid said in a statement released on Monday that Ubaidullah Akhund died on March 2010. He was one of the top deputies of the Taliban leader Mullah Muhammad Omar. Mujahid says the man's relatives are not getting confirmation he died on a heart disease in a Karachi prison. The Taliban say they want Pakistani officials to provide details about his arrest and his death. Ministry of Information and Culture of Afghanistan, following a new decree, ordered all the female news anchors of Afghanistan to respect the Islamic dressing and prevent from thick makeups. Afghan Information and Culture Ministry, following a statement which was broadcasted by the National Radio Television of Afghanistan, urged the female news anchors to respect Islamic and national ethics. The statement, which was also posted on the state news agency website, said all the news anchors and other program anchors of private TV channels are requested to prevent presenting TV programs without veils and using dense makeup. Afghan police forces detained at least 2 teenage suicide bombers in southern Kandahar province. This comes as the Afghan President Hamid Karzai few months earlier pardoned and freed a number of teenage suicide bombers boys who were also detained by Afghan police forces. Provincial Governor spokesman Salma Ayubi said Afghan police detained 2 teenage boys along with 3 other insurgents. The teenage suicide bombers were planning to carry out insurgency attack on Afghan and international coalition security forces in Kandahar province. Afghan security forces seized 2 vests full of explosive from the detained insurgents. Pakistan's Supreme Court has charged the Prime Minister with contempt of defying its order to reopen a corruption case against his political ally, President Asif Zardari. The development on Monday escalates a political crisis that has gripped the nuclear-armed nation. If it found guilty, Prime Minister Yusuf Raza Gilani could be imprisoned and lose his job. Prime Minister Gilani has refused to order the corruption probe into Zardari, saying the president has immunity from prosecution while in office. Plans to send a joint United Nations and Arab League peacekeeping force into Syria must be discussed urgently. Foreign Secretary William Hague said today, following yesterday's Arab League meeting, he welcomed the establishment group of Friends of Syria, which is expected to include exiled opposition leaders. But he said any peacekeeping force could only be sent in once President Bashar al-Assad had ended its brutal military crackdown against civilians. Mr. Hague said significant steps were taken at yesterday's Arab League meeting to increase the diplomatic and economic isolation faced by Syrians. The top U.S. Navy official in the Gulf said Sunday he takes Iran's military capabilities seriously, but insists his forces are prepared to confront any Iranian aggression in the region. Vice Admiral Mark Fox, commander of the fleet, told reporters at the Naval Forces Bahrain's headquarters that the Navy has built a wide range of potential options to give the president and is ready today to confront any hostile action by Tehran. He did not outline specifically how the Navy might answer an Iranian strike or an effort to shut the entrance to the Persian Gulf. India's determination to continue buying Iranian oil, despite sanctions and growing political pressure from the United States and Europe, has frustrated officials in Washington at a time when the forward momentum in the United States-India relationship has slowed. with differences over issues including civil nuclear cooperation, trade protectionism, and military sales, but represents a bulwark of stability, democracy, and economic opportunity compared with Pakistan, Afghanistan, and other countries. And that's all for now. Thank you for watching, and Allah Hafiz.